Tennessee's Wild Side is a presentation of the Jackson Foundation.
It's a well-known saying in Clarksville Montgomery County Schools that there's just something about Moore. Moore Magnet School, built in 1952, is one of the premier educational facilities in the system. But the STEAM-designated school is more than just a place for science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. It's also a resting place.
I am usually the first here in the mornings. I usually start my morning with the Chimney Swifts leaving.
Before the first bell rings, well-rested Chimney Swifts soar into the skies above this elementary school.
I mean, that's unique. You don't pull up to a school and see Chimney Swifts exiting a chimney. It's just a special greeting. It's just something about Moore, the heart of Moore.
What makes this old tower a premier travel destination is that these high-rise hotels are getting harder to find.
The chimney was a part of the original building. We have a fallout shelter. I'm not sure there are many schools that can say they have either.
Before there were chimneys, the Swifts stopped over for the night in tree cavities. But deforestation of old-growth trees by European settlers prompted the Swifts to make a move.
And they quickly discovered chimneys, and so they made a really quick adaptation to those chimneys. So chimneys became a really important part of a chimney swift biology, their nesting and roosting. And then we didn't want them in our chimneys. We thought they were pests, so we started capping our chimneys or tearing them down, and that's when the population started to crash.
A declining population in swifts makes this open chimney even more pivotal to protect the species in this particular area. And when you factor in the educational curriculum at this specialized school, it opens up an exceptional opportunity to teach young students about stewardship.
The kids that live close around, they call them bats. And so that's definitely a good learning opportunity, to say, actually, those are called chimney swifts. And this is where they make their home. This is where they make their habitat. This is where they sleep at night.
So from late March to mid-October, thousands of chimney swifts keep a standing reservation at Moore Magnet in Clarksville.
During migration, they're using it to roost, to gather, to rest overnight, to get fat, and they're really in there just to sleep, to be safe.
It used to be a mystery where the chimney swifts went when they left Tennessee for the winter months, but in 1932, a very ambitious banding project was put in place to try and track the methodical movements of these southbound swifts.
Here is a photographic record of one of the activities of the members of the Tennessee Ornithological Society, bird banding. Important information about the life of birds is gained by banding them with the tiny aluminum band supplied by the United States Bureau of Biological Survey. Here we see a group of Nashville ornithologists, which is the name for those with a scientific interest in bird life, preparing to trap a chimney full of swifts. During the night when it was packed with sleeping birds, this chimney was covered with a piece of canvas, trapping the inhabitants. The full trap is now lowered to the roof below. Several thousand have thus been trapped in a single morning. To partially allay their fears, the trap is darkened by a cover as the birds are removed through an opening, which is fitted with a cloth sleeve. Each bird is then fitted with his band. So if a banded bird is trapped, killed, or found dead, the number may be copied and sent to the Biological Survey in Washington.
In December 1943, 11 years after the study started, a merchant trader received 13 aluminum bird bands from the indigenous people in a remote part of Peru. The numbered bands were sent to the U.S. Embassy and eventually to the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service in Washington, D.C. Among the 13 bands were 8 from Tennessee. Researchers even discovered that one swift banded in 1937 made at least 13 one-way trips. And apparently, when you rack up 40,000 sky miles, you need a dependable place to rest.
Luckily, we have a few good places in town where they seem to roost, so they gather in the hundreds sometimes in these chimneys.
Since there aren't any horizontal limbs where some birds typically perch, it might seem as if the swifts would be vertically challenged inside a chimney of bricks. But that's one more incredibly unique characteristic about these birds.
Their feet are highly specialized, so they have to cling to the sides of the chimney. They're not on top of each other. They are literally in there side by side, you know, head to tail, toe to nose, till there's no more space.
And as you can see, the great thing about this particular space is the protection it provides, the education that ensues, and the opportunity for administrators, teachers, and students to love their little neighbors as they love themselves.
We have a lot of love around here, a lot of love to give to the Chimney Swifts. And so I think that it's just another unique aspect that, you know, you can't say at every school that you have a chimney, but you definitely can't say that you have Chimney Swifts that have made this their home. And we welcome them.
They also try to never underestimate nor take for granted how special it is that the Swifts chose more.
My biggest question is, how do they know this is here? Are the parents bringing the young? I don't know.
At sunrise and sunset is their timeline that you will see them. So we often have some long days here. You know, we have school events or we have to get to school early. And so you will see, it's beautiful, honestly, to see them enter and then, you know, exit the chimney. They're not damaging our building, they're safe for our students. So it's just another unique aspect to add to Moore. There's just so much history here, and I truly do believe, like, to this day, there's just something about Moore. We say the heart of Moore here, those are operating principles. So there truly is something about the heart of Moore.
In Clarksville, I'm Annette Noel Hall on the Wild Side.
It's believed that no group in the country has banded more chimney swifts than the Tennessee Ornithological Society. You're welcome to fly on over to our website, wildsidetv.com, for more information.